Hey everybody, welcome back to PowerModz. We needed a real hauler, something to haul all our toys in or on. And I came up with this. A 2000 F350 Ford 7.3 liter turbo diesel. It's got 382,000 kilometers on it. It's got a pretty new box, just painted. Really no Bondo or anything in here. Tires are good. Suspension's good. I think it's good for about 10,000 pounds in the back axle, something like that. I don't know much about these trucks. I'm a Toyota guy, to tell you the truth. But it's a crew cab, and it's got the 8-foot box, and that's what I wanted. I was going to put a flat deck on it, but I think what we're going to do is just put the flat deck up here on top of the box. That way I can store stuff underneath. I can put gas under there, tools, whatever, when we go on the long hauls. But I really wanted it for this nice big kind of area back here. It's got the vinyl floor in it, which is awesome. We can just clean the snow out and the mud. Not a problem at all. Easy clean. Cloth seats. Spill whatever on there. Not a big deal. But there's a lot of leg room in there for the guys, because the whole mission behind this thing is to put 2 sleds on the back, 2 sleds on the trailer, 4 guys in the truck, all our kit, and then we're out, 12, 13 hour drive to Gas Bay, maybe head out west. And at 380,000 kilometers, it's not a big deal. How many miles would that be, Jamie?
60,000 is 100, so 120, 180,000 miles.
Yeah, really. So, I mean, it's just barely broken in, right? Everything runs well. Going to do a few things to it. I changed out the front and rear diff fluids. I did the transfer case fluids. I just did them quickly yesterday. I'm going to do the transmission fluid and filter. I'm going to do the fuel filter and a couple other little things. I'll probably shoot some video on that, just so people can see what I'm doing to the truck. Nothing major. But you know me, when I do something, I got to shoot the video of how we do it. What else? Oh, come check this out. Right there. That's one of the best winches you can get. Now on my Land Cruiser, I've got the Warren 8274, but this is a Husky Super Winch, or the Super Winch Husky. It's a 10,000 pound winch. It's actually, I believe, a worm gear drive in it. It is a very tough winch. Gonna go to JL's on Thursday. We're gonna weld up the mount to hook everything up. And that's that. What else can I show you? Tinted windows, keep the heat out. There's no air conditioning in this one. It's not a big deal, because you know what? I mean, I'm gonna put the Razor on it in the summer, pull another one behind it, but I don't really care if it's air conditioned or not. Check out the front. There's the front seat. 2 guys could probably crash out, one in the front, one in the back, if you were on a road trip. It's long enough. It's kind of like a big couch. I'm loving this thing. I really do like driving it. I sold my Lexus LX 450 and 450 or 470?
470.
Yeah, an LX 470. Sold that. It was nice and comfortable to drive, had this cool hydraulic suspension and all that, but man, I don't know, I love this truck. You got to hear it start. Take a look under that hood. When the guys repainted this, they put a whole new front end on. This is a newer front end. It's pretty cool because it looks good. That's it. 2 massive batteries, single alternator in this one, although it might be the heavy duty alternator. It's a big old monster. Needs a couple things. Model's cracked here. I got a new cap for it. There you go. It is 4-wheel drive, which is awesome. Got to have the 4-wheel drive for what we're doing. Went over the front end on it. Everything's super tight. The only thing that I need to really fix is the carrier bearing, or the hanger bearing, you might want to call it, on the rear drive shaft. It's sort of slopping around on there. So I bought a new one of those. I'm going to fix that as well. I know everybody's going to come and they're going to say, you got to put a programmer in there and lift it up and put 36s on it. But you know what? Honestly, I just want to kind of keep it stock for now. When I wear the tires out, maybe I'll put something bigger on it, but I'm not going to go crazy with this truck. I like things kind of stock for what it is that we do, and then that way you sort of avoid a lot of attention when you're on the highway with the DOT or the MTO guys. You know, it's got 380,000 K on it. It's a good motor the way it is. I don't want to put I don't want to beef it up too much and wreck it, you know what I'm saying? So that's it. Probably put some LED lights on there. We're gonna work on that flat deck next. Get that winch on. And might be my daily driver for the next couple of months. Anyway, just wanted to show that to you guys. Thanks for showing up as usual. Make sure you check out the rest of the videos we have coming up on the RZR build series. I know that we've been dragging a little bit and everybody's been asking about the IQR. Yes, it is coming, but I just don't have time to go and pick it up. So that's all gonna happen. Some really cool things have happened. I got my picture on the new Polaris RZR 2014 video on Polaris's website. That's pretty cool. And some other things that we're going to tell you about as soon as we can. I'm not allowed to say anything right now, but things are looking up and looking pretty good. So thanks for watching. Keep coming back. Oh, I love this truck. It's not even a new one. 2000. Gotta love it. Pull it in here now. Check out the U-joints. Show you the hanger bearing or the carrier bearing. There we go. In Ontario, you have to do a safety inspection and you have to do an e-test as well, environmental test. I'm not going to say what my opinion is on it. But this one's not blowing smoke at all, and because it's not a commercial vehicle, it's just a visual test on the exhaust. So as long as you can't see particulate for whatever, I don't know what the exact terms of the test are, but as long as there's not a lot of particulate, it'll pass no problem. I'll show you that hanger bearing, carrier bearing. That's it. The one that's under there. It basically, the drive shaft comes out of the back of the transfer, goes up along the box, and then it's angled down on a U-joint, angled down to the rear differential. And this one takes a bit of abuse, bounces up and down. So it's worn out, I know that for sure. And that's gonna get replaced. I'm gonna get under there and take a look at other things. There's that bearing. A little bit of movement in there. Can you see that? Anyway, gotta pull that in.